What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Okay, look, we back again finally for a new episode of Black Ink Crew, and everybody's still up in Korea, and shit. Young Bae hasn't found out about her mom and all that shit. They all sitting down there eating and, just talking about stuff or whatever. And the reminiscing about the night before and having a little break dancing. And, they was like, I like that they did kind of put up in there that when they went to that breakdancing event, they was looking at them like, bitch, the fuck? Meanwhile, not realizing that or realizing that, hey, y'all took this from us over here because that's where it all originated over here. Whatever, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. We're not going to get into semantics. We're not going to get deep into this shit because, a bitch got something to say. Y'all already know, after looking at this episode, a bitch got something to say. So at this point, Young Bae realizes that she pregnant or whatever, and she decides to tell everybody at the table. And Sky was just side-eyeing the whole thing. The whole fact that Sky this whole episode was being a Debbie Downer, it was irritating my spirit. And I do kind of like Sky. I can like a person for certain stuff that they do, but I can call a bitch out on their shit. And you know what? I'm gonna call this bitch out on her shit. Sky, you a bitch today, okay? You all type of bitches and hoes and all that shit, and we gonna get there in a minute, all right? So later we got Donna and she again in her feelings because the pizza that Caesar has ordered was pork or whatever, and Donna, like, girl, okay, whatever. That was cute. They was in there fucking up shit once again. Listen. They forever going somewhere. You can't take niggas no fucking where because they are forever going somewhere fucking shit up. He threw that piece. No, Donna threw that piece at him. He threw that piece at, well, Caesar. Caesar said, bitch, I'm trying to order this shit. I don't know what the fuck, how to speak the language or whatever, so we get what we got. All right? And so she threw that piece at him. He threw it back at her, hit her dead in her back. Next thing you know, they throwing water. They run around, and I'm like, the walls is made of like paper and shit on them doors. And I'm looking at it, and I said they done busted that open. So now they gonna have to look that up, fix that or whatever. They probably gonna charge them with that shit. Piece on the fucking wall. Then we get this. Before that, we get this little conversation that Sky has with Caesar, telling him that she don't think that this whole thing with Young Bae is adding up. And I know in the last video that we seen that I posted, they did, a few people was feeling the same way. And I know in this episode I did kind of side eye something a little bit. But to be quite honest, do I believe the abuse story? Yes, I do. And you want to know why? Because if you go back, all you have to do is go look up the Korean culture. And that is what is prevalent. My sister is so much into that shit. And my sister be telling me so many stories about from people and their experiences. And, even people that she actually know that's from South Korea. She got a couple friends. And they say what they've been through or what they've seen, and people that they know that have experienced certain levels of abuse from their father, the men in the family or whatever. So I know that the shit goes on. So I wasn't surprised by it as much, and I never would have said, oh, I don't think that shit is real or whatever. But of course, Sky, she voiced her opinion to Caesar. Caesar was looking at her like she was crazy. Like, okay, bitch, you probably just, talking cash shit right now. So I'm not going to pay it no mind. Later on after that, Young Bae, she goes to the doctor to, well, before that, she hears and says that she heard from her mama. Okay, and this is what part probably got to me. She said she finally heard from her mom, and basically what went on, the reason why they couldn't find her at the house and why she left her phone is because after she found out that he contacted her or found her through Facebook, she left and she went to a friend's house in the country. All right. And she left her phone and stuff just in case the daddy might be trying to track her. The FBI tracking all of us through all our shit. So I understand. It's not hard to tap into somebody's GPS and track them. You know, and they over there in Korea and shit. They technology is way more advanced than ours. Okay, so hey, it is what it is. And the part that kind of got me was when she said, And she's back at her apartment now because she went over and she found her daddy and she confronted him and told her to stop fucking with him, told him to stop fucking with her, or else she gonna get the cops to get him arrested and shit. That made me pause for a second. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, so that's all it took. And granted, they old age or whatever, but age ain't nothing but a number when you trying to kill a bitch. I'm just saying, or when it comes to abuse. But in the mental, I guess I'm just gonna chalk it up to her just being mentally fucked up, or you know, mentally manipulated by this man, and he had instilled so much fear that I need some clarification. Mama never went to the cops before. That was the only part where I was in pause, like, so mama never met to the cop before, and that's all that it took. Now he want, but okay, if that's what you want to say, I'm not gonna refute your stuff. But all right, cause some you can go to the cops, or you can be scared to go to the cops, and she comes from a prominent family that got money or whatever, so I'm pretty sure they probably would have listened to her side over him because he was basically poor compared to her. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. But hey, if that's what Young Bay Mama said and Young Bay saying, all right, cool. So Young Bay go get her Yo Bay. Young Bay goes to the doctor with what's her face? With Kitty to go check on her baby and see if it's really there, because she was experiencing, I'm supposed to be pregnant, but yet I look in the toilet and there is blood. What the hell is going on? And come to find out, she's further along than she even thought. Like, they found the heartbeat and everything. Okay, so that's fine. She meets up with her mom. They have this really touching heart-to-heart scene. I really don't feel like getting too deep into it because it was a lot of tears, it was a lot of emotions, and I actually liked it. It was really nice to see Mama just open up the door like ain't shit happened. Let me stop. But she was happy to see her daughter. I know how this sounds, but we get this other scene with Sky just waking up. Everybody's waking up or whatever, and Sky just walking around the house. And this is when she said she found her mama. Sky was just like on this rampage, like looking crazy, acting crazy, sounding crazy. And I'm just like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? Calm the fuck down. I just didn't get her whole attitude and thing of it. Like, are you jet lagged? Everybody got issues, so like, you're not the center of attention. What the fuck is going on? But later after that, I don't know, some shit going on with Kitty and Caesar. Y'all can tell I was in and out this episode. I was paying attention because most of the stuff is okay. Because it's just them being up in Korea, they last few days in Korea. And them keep on bringing up the fact that they finna get nuclear testing, and they over there by North Korea, and they doing a test over here and breathing in this and breathe. Girl, shut up. But anyway, what else wound up happening of significant value? Young Bay was trying to get her mama to come to New York. Her mama said no. She said, well, if you get married and you have a grandchild, give me a grandchild, then yeah, possibly I'll come over there. But fine, I'm cool with where I'm at. Later on, she do meet up with her mom again to have dinner, dressed up nice, to tell her that, hey, I'm pregnant. And the mama was like, congratulations. She was like, I wish you could meet Rob. And she was like, well, bitch, I'm pregnant. Mama was like, oh, okay. And she said, now quit bullshitting with me. Stop playing games with me. Mama thought she was joking, okay? Like, she was trying to play, like when you be telling your mama, you're like, Mama, guess what? I'm pregnant. Psych, trying to fuck with him. That's what Mama thought. And that, I'm happy for you went to, bitch, I'm concerned, and you bring dishonor. I said it was like a scene out of Mulan, okay? And Mulan is a Chinese, but bitch, she showing us went like, so you pregnant for real, and you're not married? And see, they strict over there. They look down on stuff, that we just find commonplace or whatever. And she had an issue with that. And babe was like, after all the stuff that we've been through and me trying to find you, I mean, how come you just can't be happy and just congratulate? I just need your blessings and all this stuff. And eventually the mama gave it to her. And I'm telling you, that whole scene, the whole time I was thinking, and in my head was playing, You will bring dishonor upon your whole family. Y'all remember that scene in Mulan when she was going over there to the geisha lady, the matchmaker, and she fucked it up and she told her that shit. Yeah, that was funny. But anyway, so after that, let me just go back to we gonna bounce this shit over to the States. So everybody is cool at Black Ink Crew. Melanie out there, Jada cool, Alex cool. Oh shit, getting along with everybody. Walt getting along. Hell, even Tatiana is in there, and Tatiana had to say, "Well, bitch, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'ma ride this wave until it ends because right now everybody is even cool and cordial with me. Maybe because everybody's sober as shit, ain't nobody trying to knock my ass out or whatever." I said because the real one that had, you know, I don't, because Donna is over in I was about to say England, South Korea, so you ain't got shit to worry about right now. And so therefore, it's all to the good. It's all to the good until, Jada and Walton made up. She apologized and all that shit. He realized that she just young and, it is what it is, okay? He kind of overreacted or whatever. Fine. That's what adults do. We apologize for our shit and we move the fuck on. This lady comes in, and oh, she was like, "What's up, T Rocka?" Tyra is this girl that used to one of his clients, one of his main clients, and he's just amazed at how the given the fact that he's been gone for a minute and he come back and it hasn't taken him that long to get his clients back and stuff like that. And so at this point, she was like, "Yo, oh shit, how you doing?" And Mama didn't look concerned or nothing. She didn't look like she didn't have this on her face. Like, shit, I'm in trouble. Like, what the fuck I gotta do to get out of this situation? She ain't had that look of concern on her face. She ain't have it in her voice or nothing. He was like, "What you want done?" And she said, "Well, actually, I'm finna get my tattoo done by Alex." And it was like, "But that's my client. So what are you talking about?" This whole situation with oh shit getting pissed off, and oh girl literally said, "I booked the tattoo in advance prior to this me coming here, and when I booked it, you were not here, and we all thought that you were staying in California. So therefore, that's what wound up happening, and why I went and got Alex, and he does good work, and that's what it is." I get oh shit being in his feelings because a client that he normally would have had he stayed up in New York went to someone else, but you can't get mad at Alex. He got all up in Alex's face, calling him all type of shit. "You don't do this, you don't steal motherfuckers' clients and all this shit, fuck you," and all that. And Alex was like, now see, Alex sometimes, he's growing on me because when people come at him, he got a clap back, and it's be like, oh shit, because he was like, well shit, maybe it's time for new ink and she want new ink. That's your fault. Oh shit, this is your fault. So you cannot be mad at him. He didn't go out and purposely be like, okay, this is oh shit's client list. Let me call this one. So you want me to do your shit? Oh shit ain't here, but I'm gonna do it. You want me to do yours? You want me to do yours? No. The girl literally said she contacted Alex, okay? That's how it went. Nobody knew that your ass was coming back, okay? Everybody thought that you was up Nikki's ass for whatever fucking reason. That's what they thought, okay? That you was gonna do. Wasn't nobody prepared for this shit. So you cannot get mad at neither your client nor Alex, okay? And if you was gonna come back, like I said, you could have asked and all this shit. Well, the client could have called you too and asked if you was coming back or whatever, but she obviously didn't do that, and you weren't the one that she wanted, and she went to the next best thing, I guess, in her mind. So you need to calm the fuck down and be mad at your damn self, bitch. Okay, this is your fault. You fucked up your bread. All right. You leave, it's not gonna always be 100% the same when you come back. Expect changes. God damn, grow the fuck up. Um, so back in South Korea, after everything is said and done, everybody is getting together. Let me just put this out here because speaking about what's her face, Donna and Alex, So yes, I seen the little sex tape or whatever the fuck that was when somebody was recording them fucking in that bathroom. If they was really fucking, let's just put that allegedly, And my whole thing is she come out with this little rebuttal talk about some. So what y'all up here slut shaming, y'all doing this and all this shit. It didn't make sense. I don't know what she was trying to say, what she was trying to do to make us feel sorry at the fact that people put this out here. Girl, you only put that out there, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because what was different from what you did in that bathroom with Alex than what you do on national TV on Black Ink Crew, the actual show? The only difference was you get paid for one, and that's probably why you mad. I don't get it. Like, girl, you fuck that, you let that man fuck you, and you have a history of doing just about everybody up in Black Ink, and you can't get mad at people for saying certain stuff because this is the shit that they've been seeing. Okay, unless everything on here is fake, why would you put yourself in that situation for people to have something to say shit about you? Okay, you've been on here ever since you've been on here. You fuck nigga, and bitch. You fuck Jada in her at her party on the last couple of episodes ago. Like, so you can't get upset that people got shit to say and calling you certain things. Like, I ain't gonna call you no ho, but cause I mean, I'm down for women being sexually free and fluid and doing whatever the fuck it is that they want to. But bitch, you was in a relationship and most of these stuff when you was doing this shit. And you literally dick hopping all that stuff. So you can't get pissed off when people don't understand certain things about when it comes to sexuality and being free and not pinned down and all this stuff and wanting to call you a hoe or some shit like that. That's the image that you put out. Okay? So hey, and then don't get shit out of it but dick. That's it. Dick and heartache. Okay? But any fucking way, moving on from that, let me just end this episode, in this video, with what happened at the dinner at the end, because y'all know that's what we all came here for. This whole shit with Sky being there, they talking, they having a little conversation, kikiing it up. Caesar's stomach fucked up from the food. Donna had to give away the little octopus. No duh. Okay. And then all of a sudden, Cal popped up. Now y'all know who Cal is. Cal is the little fine Korean that we seen at the breakdance thing that was messing around with Sky. Sky did say she fucked him or whatever the fuck, but okay. So she sits him down and it was like, hey everybody, this is Kyle and all this shit, and then goes and say, I want to introduce you to everybody that I love from most to least. And I was like, okay, that really wasn't necessary. She said Caesar, she said Teddy, I love him and all that shit, but Teddy did this with this girl, Teddy did this with that. Okay, but then there's my baby Donna. Teddy fucked Donna too. Teddy was kissing on Kitty, this bitch right here, okay, in Puerto Rico and all this shit. And the whole time, Cal is looking like, I don't understand what's going on. And I don't understand why I'm involved in it. But please let me get the fuck out. At one point, he literally said, I don't get what's going on. And one man told this. And then what pissed me off, besides that, why are you bringing up these issues? Okay. You get on Young Bay shit. And you literally sit there and you tell her that all this stuff about your moms and stuff and your daddy being abusive, I don't believe you. And at one point early in the episode, she said, we ain't never seen your cousin, we ain't seen your friends or nothing like that. And I get having that, but it's just the way you can have your feelings about stuff and you can tell a person about themselves and how you feel or whatever, but it's the way that you say it, tone, how you bring it up, and like place, time, and all this shit. This wasn't the place, it wasn't the fucking time, it wasn't the right occasion, and it was coming out of just pure bitchiness, okay? Sky, you was being a fucked ass bitch, okay? And like Young Bay said, she was caught off guard because she thought that Sky was supposed to be her friend. Nobody wants a friend to come at their neck like this and embarrass them in front of the whole fucking group of people. And that's what Sky did. Ain't no fucking excuse. Oh, she was just, no, ain't no fucking excuse. I don't even give a fuck if I felt that Young Bay was fucking lying. I wouldn't have did that to her like that in front of everybody. I wouldn't have did that to any of them like that. And then you in front of somebody that don't know shit about y'all. So now he gonna have this negative impression about, hey, you don't even know if he ever been around black people before, and he probably finna think that, hey, this how y'all niggas act. Oh, I don't need to be around y'all no more. Okay, you just never fucking know. That's the impression that your dumb ass done put out there, Sky. Okay, sometimes you gotta be ratchet as fucking. Sometimes you need to learn to put that shit the fuck aside. Okay, because it gets fucking old, and then now this behavior is getting fucking old. All right, and you know you saying all this, calling her out, and I don't even, did she even say something about the baby or whatever? I don't know. Young Bay got mad and she got up and she was in her feelings and she was crying so hard, bitch. I would have been hurt too. I would have been hurt. It's the way that she was coming at her and all the shit. And you know, it was disgusting to see it happen because of the way that she was coming so hard for her, as if Sky didn't deal with the same thing with her situation with her kids. So many people left and right was coming at her ass about the way, oh, I don't think this is telling it. She ain't telling the truth. She lying about this. She doing this. She doing that. So how you, and you sitting up here on the camera, you crying about your fucking situation because people coming at your ass, but then you gonna do the same thing to somebody that was supposedly your friend? That's fucked up, okay? And I don't give a fuck what type of excuse they try to make her on next week when she was like, I got problems, and it was like, yeah, you taking that shit out on everybody, and I don't give a fuck if you got problems. We all fucking got problems, okay? But that don't give us the right to go take that shit out on any and everybody else, all right? That was fucked up. Fucked up, bitch. You's a fucked up individual. Like, bitch, you really need to get fucking help, okay? At this point, like, I'm just disgusted. I'm disgusted at, but then again, it's like, what else did we fucking expect? Did we really expect more from her? Not really. So we shouldn't even be surprised. Girl, that was Black King Crew. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.